Welcome back, everybody, to the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden 20. As today, season number 5 continues. Our Lions last week took a tough loss to the Chicago Bears, 42-35. Very high-scoring start to the year, and after going undefeated last season, 16-0, winning our first Super Bowl in franchise history, we pooped the bed opening game, take a loss. Is the Super Bowl hangover real? Well, let's hope not. And the story of last week's game was definitely the run game for both us and the Chicago Bears. I mean, you could have put a fly in their backfield and we couldn't have stopped them. Our run defense was absolutely atrocious. Obviously, Tariq Cohen was dominant. 23 carries, 235 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He killed it. Their backup running back, Hewitt, had 1 carry, 37 yards, and a touchdown. So Our Russian defense was absolutely terrible. Now, part of that is Tariq Cohen having a lot of skill, but another part of that was just our run defense being awful. And our rushing offense was very weird. Kerryon Johnson had 16 carries for 26 yards, less than 2 yards a pop. And Tez Lawson, meanwhile, 9 carries for 118 yards, which is weird because we don't really go out for scrambles too often with the quarterback. But I mean, Tez has the ability, and we did it more last week. Tez currently is second in the NFL in rushing yards through 1 week, only behind Tariq Cohen. So no one else has more rushing yards than Tez after 1 week. Obviously, I expect many players to rise over Tez, including Kerryon, but it is what it is. If you remember last year, we played the Cowboys twice, including in the postseason, beat them 27-17. Here is a quick look at the box score of that game. And that was our first playoff win since January 5th, 1992. Which also, coincidentally, was against the Dallas Cowboys. We played them in the regular season as well, absolutely dominated, 37-9. That was probably our best win as a team all year. I don't think I've seen this squad play better than that game. Even though we went 16-0 last year, this was not a dominant football team, but they were dominant on both sides of the ball that game. So let's see if today can repeat that, and if the Lions can get their first win of the new season. Ford Field was the setting for tonight's action. The 0-1 Dallas Cowboys taking on the also 0-1 Detroit Lions. Two teams that won their divisions last year. Lions did a little bit more than win their division. They obviously took a chip, but both teams trying to get back on track, trying to get their first wins of the respective season. Let's go first quarter. Lions starting off on offense. Tez Lawson going to scramble like he's laid on a date. And that random rushing game was not a one-time thing, and the fumbles are also not a one-time thing. Tez loses it. Jalen Smith recovers it, and now Dallas is at the 4, going to try to strike first. Here's the Dak attack. Dak Prescott is picked in the end zone. You can't spell intercepted without the D. Sheridan BUDGA, the former James Madison University safety, picks it off. Lions get it back. 3rd and 9. Tez going up the middle just a little for Juju Smith-Schuster. That'll be a first down for Smith-Schuster. And then from the 37, very next play, Lawson under pressure, and he is sacked. That's Derek Woods, the former Wisconsin Badger, going downstairs where Daddy hides the vodka. So now it's 4th and 7. Here's a 52-yard field goal for the rookie. Tim John will make the kick, and the Lions will strike first with a 3-0 lead. Cowboys have it now, 2nd and 4. Dak going on the read option, and that ball is out. Sheridan BUDGA forces it, recovered by the fullback Cullen Gillespie, but still, really nice play from BUDGA, who's been awesome so far. Now about 2 minutes left in the half from the 34, short pass over to Ethan Skinner, the former Illinois Fighting Illini receiver. He gets it to the 22. Next play, Dak, screen for Josh Adams. That should have been a loss of yards, but instead, Adams gains 17 and brings it to about the 5. Can the Cowboys punch it in? 1st and goal. Dak attack. Gonna look for his tight end, Ricky Seals-Jones, for the touchdown. And them boys will take a 7-3 lead. Lions have it now late in the first half, trying to get this lead back as Tez Lawson gonna air it out for his tight end, T.J. Hawkinson, who brings it to the 46. Now at the 33. It is first down. Here is Tez under pressure, and he is sacked by the defensive back, Finch. Nice play for Dallas. They would get it now to open up the second half as Prescott, nice pass over to the tight end, bad coverage from Sharon BUDGA. But luckily for Detroit, BUDGA would redeem himself shortly after. As from the 46, Dak is picked off. Sharon BUDGA with his second interception of the day. And you know the old saying, you can't spell intercepted without the D. Lions get it back. 2nd and 8 from the 49. Here's Tez Lawson now under pressure. He's going to be brought down by Ogbonia Okoronkwo. Very fun name to say. Cowboys have it back here as this is just a pushing and shoving match of defense. Dallas was sort of in safety range at about the 12, but a nice pass over to Deshaun Hamilton, gaining 18. No longer has Dallas in safety zone. 2nd and 9 now, handoff for Gus for Bus. And he has broken the ankles of the rookie, Devontae Higgins. That's nasty. 3rd and 1. Handoff for Josh Adams. He doesn't get it. Ed Oliver and Jared Davis with the play. So now it's 4th and 1. Here is the rookie, Chandler Archambault. Battle of rookie kickers in this game. For the 46-yard field goal, he makes the kick. And Dallas will take a 10-3 lead. Lions have it back now, trying to get something on offense, just trying to get into any sort of groove. So here's Kerryon Johnson, obviously playing much better today because he actually has holes to run through, getting about 23 yards. Now from the 50, 2nd down. Lawson, is he a terrorist? Because he's launching bombs. Getting it over to Juju Smith-Schuster for a gain of 30. Now at the 12, 2nd down and about 3. Tez Lawson in the zone. You know, he's feeling good. The only way to get out of his zone is to get sacked. Welp. Leighton Vander Esch brings him down. Only a loss of 1, but still a sack nonetheless. Now 4th and 3 from the 13. This is an easy field goal opportunity, and the Lions are going to go for it. Gutsy play call as Lawson under pressure from DeMarcus Lawrence. Just has to throw it into triple coverage. Incomplete. Gutsy play call does not work. Cowboys have it back. Score remains 10-3 unharmed as Dak under pressure. Receivers covered like blankets, and he's going to be brought down by Shaquem Griffin. One hand, don't care. 2nd and 16 now. Handoff for Josh Adams. Incredible run blocking. That was Zach Martin, the right guard, who paved the way for Adams, who had wide open rushing room. Nice gain for Adams. Both him and Gus Edwards were very good. Dallas obviously lost their bell cow back from last season, Tony Pollard, who did sign with Detroit to be the change of pace back for Kerryon. There's a nice play over to Deshaun Hamilton. Darius Slay was trying to play the ball. Probably should have played the receiver. So now Dallas has an opportunity to punch it in and extend their lead, or maybe not. Shaquem the Dream forces the fumble on the sack, picked up by Jared Davis. Untouched like weekend homework. Amari Cooper and friends cannot catch up. And look at these dance moves from Jared Davis. I think he has quite the career options once he retires in the dance industry. This game now tied up at 10. Dak going for another read option, and just like the first one, it doesn't work. He's brought down by the former Westlake Hornet. Owen hits Dick Jackson. Now 3rd and 12. Short pass for Ethan Skinner. He's going backwards. Losing 2. Brought down by the former Dallas Cowboy. Got to clear the throat. Chidobe Awuzie. 3rd and 6 now. A little bit over 2.5 to go. Lawson gets it to the Louisville product. Lawrence Parnell, who brings it to the 16. Next play, Lawson going to look to throw it, and he is intercepted. After the Cowboys turn it over in the red zone, the Lions will as well. It looked like Lawson was trying to get it to Kerryon. The throw is like literally between Kerryon and TJ Hawkinson. Now Dallas has the opportunity to drive down the field and win it. But plays like that don't help. Dak sacked by Jaquavius Highsmith. 2nd and long, another sack. This time for Mike Renwick. Lions have it now with an opportunity to potentially win it. 3rd and 1. Nice run for Kerryon Johnson. Bringing it to the 41, as my good buddy RMP would once say, keep calm and carry on. Now about 15 seconds left here in the 4th. 3rd and 4. Tez going to try to run for the first down. He does not get it. Interesting 4th and 1. Lions just decided to not risk it. Just punt it and end regulation. Tied at 10. This game is going to overtime. Cowboys, as the road team, get to choose heads or tails. Y'all know the drill. Tails never fails. Dallas wins the coin toss. We'll start on offense, obviously. So Dallas has the opportunity to drive down the field and potentially win the football game. Let's see if the Lions can stop them. 3rd and 7, 3:50 left to go. Here's Dak under pressure. He's going to be sacked by a rookie at USC, Jermichael Shepard. And now the Lions would get it back here for 2-minute warning. Field goal wins it now at this point for Detroit. Lawson from the 42. Going to scramble with it like he's late on a date. Lawson going to run for the first down and more. Probably should have gone out of bounds. Instead, he goes for the juke. Still a nice gain nonetheless. Lions are in field goal range. Not quite going to go for the kick quite yet. 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out route for Lawrence Parnell. Detroit is now in the red zone. But they're still going to just try to keep this drive going. Either score a touchdown or get as close as humanly possible. 3rd and 4 from the 10. Short pass for Paris Campbell. And he is stopped. He only gains 2. So now it is 4th and 1. Here is the rookie, Tim John, for the win. Dallas calls a timeout to ice him. This is a chip shot, 25 yards out, and it's right down Main Street. And the rookie, Tim John, will win it in dramatic fashion for the Lions, preventing the tie. And the Lions will get their first win of the season by a score of 13-10. Defensive battle after last week was all about offense. Good game for the Lions, 13-10, your final score.